So last pre-final today, this is a combined group of your Parilla Senior, Tag Masters, Tag Heavy, and Tag 2. And again, we have coming off some very exciting racing as the field will get a couple hot laps. We'll get ready to go as we work our last pre-final of the day. Once again, I want to welcome those folks joining us on the FKCS live feed. And you have found a great place for some exciting racing here from the Ocala Grand Prix as we're working on race weekend number 4, and we have seen nothing but dynamite racing. And we're set to go with your Parilla Senior twin brothers inside row 1, outside row 1. The 17 of Aaron Smith out of Georgia. Brother Tyler in the number 18. In row number 2, Parilla Senior driver, the 28 of Zach Banks. Tag Masters driver Brad Sanders in the 12, starting 4th. 5th, it'll be Kevin Coy, Tag Masters driver. Starting 6th, the 628 of Scott Roberts, Tag Masters driver. Jerry Brown in the 600, starting 7th. David Evans in the 77, starting in the 8th spot. Starting 9th, the 69 of Matthew McKay. Starting 10th, Jim Fry in the 72. Matt Blair in the 47, starting 11th. Tag Heavy driver Jim Glitch in the number 9. George Metcalf in the 4, starting 13th. Tag Heavy driver Michael Webster in the number 80, starting 14th. 15th, it'll be the 72, Richard Lockwood, and Michael Sachs in the number 11, Tag Masters driver. They're set to go. 12 laps, our last pre-final today. We'll get a 15-minute intermission, and then we'll move on into our finals. And finals will be 16 laps for all classes, except for kids. They'll go 8 laps. So we'll get one more lap. We'll send them around one more time. Again, good-looking field of drivers to make their way around. Again, take some time, stop down by the concession stand. Concession stand open, serving lunch throughout the day, located right behind the tech area. Again, we'll see our finals to be kid karts. They'll be followed by Micro Max, Mini Max this afternoon, Road Tech Senior, Rock Junior, Tag Junior, Mini Rock, and of course this group a little bit later on for their final. They'll fail to come off the tree turn. Again, your Parilla Senior Tag Masters. And row number 1, how about that? Twin brothers out of Georgia. Longtime racers, both Aaron and Tyler. Aaron on the pole, Tyler outside. Couple youngsters got their feet wet up there in Jacksonville on that 103rd Street complex. And outstanding drivers, younger brother in the kid karts. Had a chance to talk to their father yesterday, talk a little racing. And we'll send them around one more time. Parilla Senior. Again, Aaron Smith on the pole position. Again, coming in this weekend as your points leader. Aaron with a win in race weekend number 2 in Orlando, finished 2nd down at Homestead. And I guess if Aaron does it, Tyler can do it. Both of those drivers with the win this season and both finishing 2nd. Matt Blair in the number 47. Matt starting this weekend 3rd in the point standings. Zach Banks starts 5th. Zach making his 2nd start of the season. Had a great run down in Homestead. Zach Banks, very solid at number 28, 3rd place down in Homestead. So they'll head to the top of the oval again, 12 laps. And they'll slowly work their way to the top of the oval. Last pre-final today, Parilla Senior, Tag Masters, and Heavy. Nick gonna look him over. We're looking to go green again. Aaron and Tyler in row number 1. They'll pick up the green. Aaron will dive down to the bottom. He'll bring his brother with him as they head through the chicane for the first time. And some very good drivers. They'll work their way around. And Scott Roberts in the Tag Masters class. He'll open up the weekend. 3 straight wins for Scott Roberts, and that's 628. He's been unbeatable. It's been a good start. Brad Sanders 2nd. And 2 has been his lucky number. He's been the bridesmaid 3 times straight for Brad Sanders. And Brad would like to change that. Starts this weekend 2nd in the point standings. Jerry Brown sits third in the point standings. In the meantime, Tyler going to go to the inside, and he'll make the pass. So Tyler Smith will take over the lead, gets it away from his brother. I'll be able to watch these kids kind of grow up, and they have done a lot of racing side by side, nose to tail for quite a long time. Now they're going to bunch them off. Got a kart slowing on the top of that hairpin turn. So combined classes, your Parilla Senior, Tag Masters, Tag Heavy. And now right back up there. Again, Aaron Smith will get the lead away. So Aaron will exit off the top of the oval. They'll bring him down the front stretch. And they're nose to tail. Again, Tyler stays in the tire tracks of his brother. They'll work off turn number 1. Aaron Smith, 38.653. So a good run there, 38.653 for your leader. Both Aaron and Tyler coming out of Georgia. They continue to go nose to tail off the top of the oval. Matt Blair off to a good start, net number 47. Matt right now running third, about 0.7 of a second behind your leaders. Good start for Matt Blair. Kevin Coy, your leader in the Tag Masters, got a good one there with Tag Masters driver. Coy, Roberts, Sanders, Jerry Brown, and Lockwood. Throw David Evans in there. Good mix of drivers in the Tag Masters class. Aaron Smith, lap number 3, just turned a 38.155. That's your race leader. Again, imagine being twin brothers doing racing all the time. You don't think they know what each other's going to do, but right now they got a good one going. They'll stick together on the entry to the tree turn. Aaron into 17, Tyler in the 18. Running in the third spot, again, that'll be Parilla Senior driver Matt Blair. Then you look ahead to the Tag Masters. Kevin Coy, Roberts, Sanders, Brown, Lockwood, and Evans. Good racing between those drivers. And Aaron Smith, your leader, just turned a 37.980. Again, both Aaron and Tyler trying to settle that battle. Who gets ahead in the win column? Again, as right now they're doing battle off that hairpin turn. Both drivers coming in this weekend with a win. And both drivers with a second place finish. Man, this is a good one. Tag Masters in behind Kevin Coy in the 15. Roberts and Sanders as they'll head to the top of the oval. Double Tony karts 1-2 in the Masters. They'll head down into turn number 1. Now again, Scott Roberts looking for his 4th straight win of the season. He's been 3 for 3. But he's got that pesky number 12 staying on his heels. That's Brad Sanders. Brad's got 3 straight podium finishes, all second place runs. And again, they're very tight as they exit off the top of the oval. Though again, those are your Tag Masters, top 3. And they got a good one going nose to tail. That's Matt Blair in the 47 and Parilla Senior driver. He'll head to the top of the oval. So cruising right along, that's the 17. With a 0.6 of a second advantage, Aaron Smith. Back in lap number 5, he had a 37.875. He's got a 0.6 of a second lead over Tyler. Matt Blair running third, 3 seconds behind your leader. Then you got the flock of Tag Masters drivers, 1, 2, 3. Matt Blair, Kevin Coy, or correct that, Kevin Coy, Roberts, and Sanders. Those are your Tag Masters top 3. And they have been pretty well nose to tail ever since that green flag dropped. But Kevin Coy having a good run. He'll now flip back to second. So we got a new leader in the Masters. That'll be Scott Roberts. So Scott Roberts now your leader in the Tag Masters. Kevin Coy second, Brad Sanders third. Kevin Coy making his 3rd start. Kevin's been on the podium both starts, finishing 3rd. And right now he's in the meat of the sandwich. That's your Tag Masters. Yeah, and look at Brad Sanders peeking to the inside, trying to get around Kevin Coy. And now he's going to look to the inside. Gets right back in behind him through the tree turn. So Brad, I think he's liking his setup as he goes to work on Kevin Coy. As both Kevin Coy and Brad Sanders watching the leader start to break away. And the 6:28 of Scott Roberts didn't take him long to settle in. So 8 laps in, 4 to go. In your Parilla Senior, it's Aaron Smith, your leader. Tyler running second. Matt Blair third. In the Tag Masters, your top 3, Roberts, Coy, and Sanders. As Brad now will scoot up, he does get that second spot away. So Brad Sanders working on Coy, finally gets him. Sanders up to second, Coy back to third. In the tag heavy class, the number 9, Jim Glitch, he's your leader, tag heavy. Matthew McCabe in the tag 2. Matthew's your leader in tag 2. So Aaron Smith again flipped top for that top spot. We've seen a couple lead changes between the two brothers, but Aaron Smith right now is settling that battle with a 9/10 of a second advantage. He'll come off the hairpin turn, heads into the tree turn. So there's Aaron. We'll see the final 2 laps to go this time by. And there it is, double sticks for your race leader in your Parilla Senior, 2 to go. Aaron off turn 1 with an 8/10 of a second advantage. In the Masters, Scott Roberts your leader, Sanders second, Coy third. Matthew McCabe your tag 2 leader. And tag heavy, the 9 of Jim Glitch. So a couple early battles have pretty well settled down. Got to be wondering, you know, when you look at Brad Sanders and Kevin Coy, they've got to be just scratching their head. How do we do something with a 6:28 of Scott Roberts, who's looking for his 4th straight win? And he'll have to wrap it up here in the finals. The white flag drops. So final lap to go for Aaron Smith. He's got a 1.1 second advantage. And he's going to come up on slower traffic off the chicane. Got plenty of time. That'll be Jerry Brown. We'll see if Jerry will give him some real estate. Well, maybe a little bit of real estate. He'll come around through the hairpin turn. So here comes your leader in the Parilla Senior class. Exits off the tree turn. Now Tyler Smith trying to work around Jerry. So here comes your leader. Will pick up the win. Aaron Smith will score the win. That's your Parilla Senior winner. Tyler coming home second. Matt Blair will pick up third. In the Tag Masters, Scott Roberts, your winner. Sanders comes home second. In the Tag 2 class, it'll be the 69, Matthew McCabe. And Tag Heavy will go to the number 9 of Jim Glitch. So that'll bring us up to our final break of the day. And then we will move on into our finals. We'll get a 15-minute intermission.